Hey y'all. Hey y'all. It's been a couple days. It's been a minute. How y'all doing? Y'all good? You ate today? I just had some donut holes, some chocolate donut holes, and some hot chocolate. Because why not? Like, I can't decide if I want to unbig my back or make my back big. I just don't know. Like, in a span of 5 minutes, I went from wanting to unbig my back and driving out of the Krispy Kreme drive-through, saying, you know what, I don't need the donuts. And I ended up at Dunkin' Donuts. Like, it's just not making sense. But, yeah, I'm here. And it did what it needed to do. Like, it just did what it needed to do. It's a great decision. So, yeah. I hope y'all are well and enjoying life like I am. Living it like it's golden. Me, like I said, I'm living life like it's golden. But, so, okay. I took my car, I got off work early, and so I took my car to the shop to see if they could put a light bulb in my headlight, right? And as I was talking to the guy in the shop, he was just like, oh, because I was just there last week, right? And so he remembered that I told him that I had a podcast. So he was like, oh, well, what's your podcast about again? And I was just like, oh, it's about me talking about my life. He was like, what's so interesting about your life? And then I was like, nobody ever asked me that. Because I think my life is pretty interesting. But no one ever asked me, what's so interesting about your life? And so it really had me thinking, like, what is so interesting about me? And I think it's everything from my head down to my toes. The things I say, the things I've gone through, the way I say things, the tone, the accent. Like, I think I am so fascinating. When I write in my journals, I notice that depending on what position I'm sitting in, like if I'm sitting up, writing at like a table, versus like laying across the bed, right? My handwriting changes. That's so strange to me. But like I said, that's one of the things that I find interesting about myself. And I love that for me. But I also feel like what's interesting to me may not be interesting to someone else. But there's something about me that I think isn't that interesting that's going to be very interesting to somebody else. I think that's the point of life. Like, just telling your story. Because different parts stick out to different people depending on their life experiences. So, yeah. And I also talk about my life's experiences without going into detail. I've noticed that. And for one, it's for safety purposes. Because I don't know all the answers, but I do know I have to watch my own back. Because I'm not just anybody. Okay? Ain't that what Aaliyah said? So, I have to be cautious about the things that I say. But I also have to get some things off my chest, right? And say some things out loud. Release that tension on my life. Because I don't know, I just had a rough couple of years. And as much as I want to imagine how it could have worked out or could have ended or shoulda, woulda, couldas, I'm just thankful for where I'm at right now. Because any other way wouldn't be working in my favor too much, I don't think. Because let me tell you, I was dating somebody and I thought that I was gonna end up like, I don't know. If you ever seen the telenovela La Señora Cero, it's about a lady that was about to get married to a police officer, right? But he was, cool with the narcos until they weren't cool anymore, and the narcos killed him, right? And so she had to be on the run because, they just killed her husband. And yeah, I felt like I was going to be like that. Lack of better words. That's what I thought was going to come of my life. Not in that same just exact scenario, just, somewhat of the plot. And I guess that's how I just pictured my life during that time. And mentally being in that space of, oh, one day my life is going to, I don't know, feel like it's being taken, if that makes sense. When probably in all reality I shouldn't have felt like that. Or maybe thank God I did feel like that and I was protecting myself in ways that I didn't know. I don't know. All I know is that right now I just had some donut holes, some chocolate donut holes, and some hot chocolate. And it just did what it needed to do. Because, when you're on your cycle, you start craving chocolate because, chocolate has something that your body knows where to get it from. And your mind is like, oh, the last time it felt what it needed to feel was when you had some chocolate. So that might be what you need. Some chocolate. And so, yeah. Because I was wondering why I kept craving burgers. But a specific burger last week. And it was because it was cold and my iron was low. How did I know my iron was low? Well, it was cold, so I was shivering. Like, can't control myself shivering. It's just so cold. So that's where my body knew to get that, oomph that from. So yeah. Y'all want to know a funny story? When I was in high school, somebody gave me this shirt, and it was a crop top, and across the front it said Triumph. Okay? Triumph. Triumph. So I had big boobs. So this girl, every time I would wear this shirt, she would see me, and like she would only see the part of it, and so she'd be like, "Gotta put a little in it," sing the song or whatever, because you couldn't see all the letters just from first glance. But anyways, yeah, my body got that from the chocolate I just had, and I'm extremely grateful for all of the experience I have in my life. And like I said, I don't know all the answers to what I felt was going on in my life versus what was actually going on in my life. Like, I don't know the whole story. I just know that I took myself out of the equation at some point, because I had to do what was best for me. Because I'm also learning that I have to trust my instincts. And as I've been doing that, I've been seeing things, and it's just like, okay, so I was right to have left, right? Because I just up and left my apartment with like $300 to my name. Up and left. And here I am. I ain't gonna tell you how much I got to my name, because it ain't much. But even with $2 to my name, God gonna make sure I eat and get full and have leftovers, because that's just what he do. See, I feel better having said some things out loud. Because it was getting kind of frustrating to explain to people, like, how did I get to where I am right now in my life? And it's just like, it's a long story and I don't have all the answers. But this is what I got. And, I don't know the full story of what the hell was going on in my life. Honestly, I don't want. I mean, I kind of want to know, but it's not gonna make my day if I ever know the truth or not. Like, I used to depend on it, but now it's just like, you know what? I'm okay. I'm not worried. I don't feel like I'm in danger anymore. And that's more than anybody could ask for. More than I could ask for. So, yeah.